are back. My name is Cassidy or Starr, and welcome if this is your first time with me. I channel messages from the Pleiadian High Council and the Galactic Federation of Light, now called the Galactic Alliance. I just wanted to start with, trust your intuition on who you are watching, what content you are watching, and why you are watching them. If you feel like this is not your community, that is absolutely fine. You are not forced to be here. So, just make sure you're being respectful of other people's spaces and their communities also. I think that's really important, to be sending out as much love and light as you can out there, and finding your own tribe, finding what suits you, finding what communication works for you. And if this isn't your place, that is absolutely fine. No one is forcing you to be here, and good luck to you and your journey. If this is not where you are wanting to face your direction right now, that is something that I wanted to start with. Hope everyone is well. I've had a really nice day, so sorry that it's a little bit dark. I'm filming a little bit later than I would normally like to. I like to get some natural lighting in also, but I had a really nice time focusing my attention on a very old friend of mine, and we had lots of laughs and lots of catching up, so I was really glad for that, because I was really feeling like I was needing to inject some fun into my life, and I certainly had that from today. So I hope that you've all been having a beautiful day, beautiful evening, whenever you are watching this. This is a pre-channeled message, something that I channeled last night, and the timing couldn't be any more brilliant. So this is kind of a different message. We have some more level of interaction with this message. I think I'm going to be moving to more live channeled messaging later on in the series. It's not usual for me to type and channel this way. This is the first time that I've started to do this, apart from when I was writing something for a friend. So it's been quite unusual for me to be typing and then reading out. I normally just straight channel, but there's a method to that, I'm sure, from the GA. But I think moving forward there's going to be a lot more interaction that they are wanting, and I think that this is the start of that more face-to-face interaction that they are wanting to start. So we do have a section of this channeled message where they are going to send out a level of frequency to you. So just make sure that you are in a space to receive that frequency and have that little bit of a time gap to receive that level of energy. I'm not sure how long that's going to be. I'm going to let them come through me, but I know that that's in there because I wrote this with them yesterday. So just to pre-warn you of that. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. So please, please, please specifically make sure you're not driving today, because we are going to be channeling an even more level of frequency through to you today, other than just the normal channeling that we do in frequency that comes through them. So just please make sure you're not driving or using any heavy machinery, and I will go ahead and read this message from the Galactic Alliance. Just tune into the frequency of them with me, and I'm feeling like there's some agitation in the air today, so let that go. Really sink into your space of your power and your sovereignty. I think that, yeah, there's something uneasy about the collective energy that's coming through right now, so take that time to focus on you and your strengths, and find peace in your heart wherever you can find that. Hello, we are the Galactic Alliance, here with a message for you all today. The message we wish to share is that of total understanding, total communication at an energetic level. For many of you wish to receive communication in a very specific way. We would like to communicate that we are traveling into your energetic fields at this time and any time of a transmission. We communicate with you on levels which you may not be able to see or feel, but please trust that this is happening. We're helping you to build your light bodies from the inside out. The outer layer of you that exists is merely a vehicle for your everlasting essence. During the 5D ascension process, we wish to combine your light and body to higher levels of frequency, and lighter in terms of density also, raising your vibration so you can communicate yourselves to the highest realms with ease. This may not be through speech communication, for this is only one of the many aspects of body through which you can communicate. Rather, it is of better use to know now to think of communication as sensing, to communicate through your sensing body, through your first sense, which is knowing. Humans have been taught to focus on the main senses that seem to be relevant to how you live your lives now, asleep. Now awake, these senses will be enhanced, yes, but you will learn to communicate at a much deeper level, yet subtle level. You will communicate knowing, ideas, emotions from a heart-centered space through frequency, not merely dialogue. Some of you are already connecting in such ways. Light language is a source of communication to the realms which you do not see. This is a way to help you remember your native tongue. Many of you have used your light body to communicate things to those you love, those you truly know here on Earth. We want this level of communication to reverberate out to all of the collective. We would like to show you something. Please sit a moment and we will send out our loving frequency to show we are communicating love. So just take a moment just to feel the frequency that the Galactic Alliance is sending out to you right now. This is love frequency. I was given this frequency quite a while ago to be able to just tap into and sit in. And it was like nothing I'd experienced before. This level of unconditional love is like nothing that I've ever felt before. So just take a moment to bask in the energy. How do you experience this right now? What do you sense, feel, perceive, and know? Does it spark a memory, an understanding, a sensation you haven't felt before? This is the essence of the ascension process, to expand you to the experience, the all that exists outside of what you have been taught this lifetime. For this is only the beginning of a grander idea, project, existence that is available to you. Begin to tune in, as we say over and over again. This is how to begin to rebuild all that which you already know, that has been smothered by the programming, the teachings which do not serve where you want to exist now, in a higher level of understanding. Trust that you are capable of remarkable things because you are a multidimensional being at your core. This is all you have ever been and will be. Be still and focus. Feel, sense, trust your inner compass, for it will always guide you home. Test yourself, test your communication with those around you from an essence and sensing rather than speech and mind. Learn to trust the sensing and your innate knowing. We are beginning to see this way of communication really taking shape, and we are delighted with the progress all of you have made in your journeys so far. We watch you closely, we appreciate your interaction, and we love you immensely. For now, this is a goodbye, but we shall be with you always, with love. It's really funny because I channeled this message straight after Anna Maria and myself started to try and communicate with each other telepathically. So the timing of everything was just perfect. And, you know, it's really understanding how you already communicate with this what the GAs say here in terms of, you know, already communicating with those that you really trust and know on a level that you just can't explain. You know, when you see someone that you know and love and they just don't look right, something about them, and you're just like, are you okay today? You know, it's like all these little things that we pick up on about people around us, and just those nuances that exist in communication that isn't through speech. You know, how someone is carrying their body, if their body's slumped over, how they're posturing, you know, it tells a lot about a person, and it's about the different ways to communicate that the G are really wanting to enhance within you, and to feel that essence of unconditional love, might be something that feels quite foreign to some of you, you know, and I felt quite upset that I had never experienced unconditional love, you know, in that way before, and to know that that frequency had always been available to me, but I'd just not been able to tap into it yet. So I'd lived my, you know, 30 plus years without feeling that level of love, and I just sat there in tears, you know, just letting the divine energy wash over me. So be kind to self too. I think once you start to tap into the more that exists out there, it can feel quite upsetting that you haven't been connecting with this whole time that's been available to you. But know that that's part of the journey, that's part of the process, you know. And if you feel like you are only just beginning to wake up, as it were, that's the timing of your life. That's how it was supposed to be. You were here to experience it all. So just be thankful that you are in a position now to be receiving this larger, you know, understanding and information, and know that nothing is wasted. Everything that you've gone through in your journey has been there to make you into the strongest person that you can be, to make you into the strongest light being you can be. And it's now time to integrate both of those things. The ascension process is a melding of light and body, and the space that we are in this journey, we are trying to take our body into the 5D with us and remain there, rather than, you know, our light body leaving and us having to leave our vessel behind. We're trying to meld those two things together to be body and light as one, and that's really where we're starting to go with this. I feel like the Geo are going to start coming through and have, you know, more understanding for us, that it's going to be a closer connection and communication. As I said, we are always sending out a frequency through these transmissions. I'm sure you can feel it. So I think that things are going to take a little bit of a shift, and I'm going to be channeling straight through me, and I think that there's going to be a level of participation sometimes in the way that things are going to be communicated to you. And I think it's about expanding your muscle in terms of connectivity, in terms of sensing, in terms of your knowing. I think that the thing that's missing at the moment is mainly like a third eye activation in some of you. This has been coming up in my work this week, and I think that it's that inner knowing, to trust that inner knowing. So please make sure that you are doing energy alignments, make sure that you are doing, you know, chakra clearing meditations, make sure that you are focusing in on your third eye, just to build up that muscle and to start cleansing your pituitary glands as well, to, you know, really help you tune into the essence of the divine, and just trust that you know the truth. There is a reason why you're here. It's because you believe in something greater that exists out there. So trust in that too. I think for some of you, you might be, you know, edging back and forth, like not sure what to trust, what to believe. So trust yourself. Trust that you know in your heart what is true to you, and find those places that feel like home to you. As I said, if this doesn't feel like the right space for you, that is absolutely fine. Go and find what feels right to you. It's so important for you to feel in a safe space, for you to feel like you belong somewhere. But know that my door is always open. The Light Renegades door is always open to anyone that would like to seek any sort of guidance or energy work. We are here to help you. But if you don't resonate with us, that's absolutely fine. There will be other places out there for you that you will be able to resonate with. So have no fear in that too. I'm not sure why I'm feeling called to share that, but that feels relevant for today. I think that's it. Sorry that it's a little bit scattered. I think that, yeah, there's just a lot coming through that I'm receiving from the collective. So I'm trying to, you know, give you messages that make sense. And I feel there might be a little bit of resistance right now, and that is completely okay. So sit with yourself and sit with what is true to you and where you want to be going and focusing your future. That is entirely up to you. These messages merely are here as a guidance reference. You do not have to take what doesn't resonate with you. You are a sovereign being, and honor that. I honor that in me, so honor that in you. This is my truth, and this is where I connect in. You know, this is my realm of existence. Yours might not look like mine, and that's okay. There will be a space out there for you to exist in that feels like home. So tune into that. Tune into finding your home, you know, what feels right to you, and trust in the energy. But please go well, look after self, and I will be back as soon as I feel the calling.